We are the Vest Pocket Musicals team. Thanks for coughing while I'm saying it, dude.
Sorry, what?
My name is Nash Spence.
And I am Spencer Hansen.
We are gonna do a miniature musical.
Mini musical. Mm-hmm.
So what we've got here is a story called The Stallion by Solarwolfgoddess. That is from Fiction Press. So we were kind of talking about how we wanted to do a Western. The sun was setting on the vast expanse of prairie to the west, and the dim light illuminated an old ranch stead. It was here at the bunkhouse that an old cowboy stood, leaning against one of the pillars on the front porch. He had an air about him that commanded respect from the other ranch hands. He looked to the horizon for any signs of the return of some of the hands who were sent with a herd of cattle to sell. They had been gone for over a month, and he knew that they would soon be returning. Another cowboy joined the old-timer on the bunkhouse porch.
Mitch!
The newcomer said, and Mitch gave a tilt of his head in acknowledgement.
Any sign of them?
No, not yet, Mitch answered, keeping his eyes on the horizon.
Is there anything you want me to do, boss?
No, all of the work has been done, and for the last time, don't call me boss,
Well, if you say so, Mitch.
the newcomer said.
That won't stop me from saying it, boss.
We gotta get them the Western vibe first, too. Like, what is it? Like, what's a Western even sounding? You got, like, saloon people.
Yeah, I mean...
How are you? Yeah, there's that. This is almost like, that's really good. Even more countryside
Right, yeah.
than that. Like, yeah, dude, totally. It's like a Home on the Range, the old... I don't know if any of you watched that obscure...
Yeah.
That one of the obscure Disney ones. They had a Western.
Kind of like
theme of the new one could be the song about Mitch. Mm-hmm. He's like an old ranch hand.
Yeah, it could be a song about him. I like that, too. Yeah, that's nice.
His name was Mitch. The old ranch hand.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah,
the
okay.
old
Yeah.
pensive song. Over the years, Mitch the ranch hand had been working at a ranch. Where does he work? Where's the ranch at again?
Just in the middle of the West.
In
of the Wild
In the
West.
middle of the wild, wild west.
An old ranch stead.
Soon as time would be done, but there were cattle left to
On the
run.
run.
He needed a wife, but he never got one.
Instead of a horse in the night.
We don't know he didn't have a wife. He might have had a wife and she died. Maybe that's
He seems a little bit. Yeah, he's a little more longingly looking out at the sunset every night because he lost his wife. That seems right.
And the sun is setting on the end of another day, and the horses are running away.
Yep, nice.
Chorus.
And it goes to a chorus.
What is it? Mitch, the ranch hand. He was a
Ranch
hand man.
He was a ranch hand man.
He had a stallion soul and so many calluses on his hands.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. He was a ranch hand man with a fire in his soul and a stallion in a stallion something in his pants. That is the dumbest chorus ever. The following evening found Mitch waiting again on the porch of the bunkhouse. It was this particular evening that the old cowboy noticed a speck on the horizon. He squinted his eyes, and he saw the group of ranch hands making their way to the stead. "Boys," Mitch yelled, "saddle your horses. The group is back. As the welcoming party got closer to the returning group of ranch hands, they noticed that a struggle was taking place. Amidst the whoops and hollering, there was a distant sound that was above all the others, the high-pierced neigh of a horse. They could see that their returning companions had captured a fiery chestnut Mustang. The horse was rearing, batting its hooves in the air at its captors and trying with all its might to escape the tight ropes bound to its neck. One of the ranch hands, who was not dealing with the horse, rode up to the newcomers in greeting. "What do you have here, Joel?" Mitch asked, gesturing towards the wild horse.
"We caught this here Mustang a week ago, Mitch. We would have been back sooner if he hadn't been fighting us. I caught him myself."
"For a week, you say?" Mitch said, eyeing the horse, still fighting the other ranch hands who held him captive.
"Yes, sir,"
Joel answered proudly. There was a profound silence for a few moments until Mitch regained his composure. "Well, you take this horse to the corral, and then you can take the night off to rest." Once they returned to the ranch, the horse was placed with some difficulty in a small round corral next to the barn. Maybe a song about bringing the horse home or capturing a horse.
Yeah, maybe wrangling the horse.
Kind of like a faster song. That'd be, the fast ones are always kind of tough doing it live because it's like embarrassing. It's a Mustang.
It's a Mustang, and there's a rope around his neck.
Get the rope around his neck.
Kind of like a kill the beast, sort of like hunting him at first, and they catch him. Yeah. Don't let him kick you in the neck. Because it's like a total struggle, and it's like a group of ranch hands trying to get him. The lasso around his neck. Oh, he's trying to bowl. I guess like there's a British guy. He's trying to bowl. What's he doing there? I got him! Give it another try! The dust is in the air. Something like
It's like a galloping kind of like the whole thing has kind of like a galloping feel.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. Dust in the air, got to catch this Mustang. Don't let him get away. The dust is in the air. It's flying here and there. It's like,
yeah, dude, that's gonna be good.
That's cool.
I feel like that's a cool.
It's got some cool energy. The dust is in the air. Song number 2.
I can hear
that's
a
great.
full song out of "The Dust is in the Air." The horse is on the loose. That evening, while everyone was asleep, Mitch quickly made his way out to the corral to see the horse staring out at the horizon. The horse turned his attention towards Mitch. The stallion seemed to give the old cowboy an accusatory look. Mitch noticed something else in the stallion's eyes. He noticed a fire in them, a fire as red as the stallion's coat, and it was the fire in the stallion's soul. There was also sadness and a longing for freedom in the stallion's eyes. Mitch slowly drew an apple from his pocket and held it out to the stallion as a sort of peace offering. The stallion sniffed the apple and took it. The two stood there for a while, and it soon became clear to the old cowboy at what he needed to do. Mitch opened the gate to the corral, and the stallion bolted out of the corral and into the night. Mitch watched the stallion go and said a silent goodbye. That morning, there was a commotion outside the corral. Mitch walked out to see Joel shouting at some of the ranch hands in anger.
How did you numbskulls let that horse get away?
Joel whacked one of the cowering ranch hands with his hat. "That's enough, Joel," Mitch said with a deadly calm tone.
"But sir, they let the horse loose."
"If you want to know who let the horse loose, it was me, not them. If you want to yell at me, then by all means do so. Or you can be wise and get to work." Joel was squirming while Mitch stood calmly. Then Joel gave in to his fear and walked away. As Mitch saddled his horse, his friend the newcomer walked up to him.
"So how come you let the Mustang go?"
"I had my reasons," Mitch said, tightening the cinch strap. "Are you going to check the cattle with me?"
Yes, I am. Well, you didn't answer my question.
Do you really want to know, do you?
Well, yeah.
All right, I'll tell you. You see, when I saw the stallion fighting, I knew his spirit would not break. He would keep on fighting until it killed him. And when I looked him in the eye, I saw myself in him. There was a moment of silence. Then Mitch got on his horse and galloped away. Somewhere on the prairie, the fiery red stallion was running. He was with the wind, which was carrying him home.
Nice.
What we would probably want to do now is one of maybe the moment where he
With the
either
horse,
releases
maybe.
the horse or he connects with the horse and then releases it.
Yeah.
This is like him connecting with the horse or something like that.
Yeah, like...
You and me, fire in our eyes, never gonna sleep or say goodbye, goodnight. In the field, we long to be, something like
Yeah.
that. Out there running free. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
I could set you free.
Your spirit will not break.
When I set you free, you'll find your way.
Yeah.
This is essential. So what we're thinking here is more of a sensual song. I'll set you free. Just get it really
Yes.
big.
Like just like on the prairie, this guy with like a
Yeah,
plaid
he just walks
shirt,
up.
and he
This
just
is like,
has this like
it's almost like a sound
robust
of music
voice, yeah.
moment. It's like, I'm a
Handman.
French handman.
the horse is all
And in the end, they'll ask me why I did it. In the end,
little bridge, yeah, okay.
I'll catch a lot of flack from the other ranch handmen.
Men's. You beautiful stallion on the range. You're gonna be free.
I'll set you free on the range where you'll run your days out like you should in the wild, and the wind
That'll be the last line of the, because it's the last line of the play.
carry him home. Thank you guys, everybody. Once we build up enough of these, we're at about 3 now, so we're going for, somewhere in 5 to 10. We will start releasing the podcast, which has the final versions of these miniature musicals. Oh, we got one guy says, play some Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it's like